morning. Good morning.
How do you do? This is your nanny from Pittsburgh drinking her coffee in her coffee mug with Nate and Gracie and Lucy and Amy. And I decided I was going to tell you a story about the three little pigs.
Ooh.
Once upon a time, the three little pigs set out to build themselves a house. The first little pig built his house out of straw. The second little pig decided he was going to build his house out of sticks. And the third little pig decided he was going to build his house out of bricks. So when they were all finished, the first little pig that built his house out of straw said to his brother, "Come on over, I'm going to make you dinner." And while they were eating dinner, they heard at the door, and they said, "Who's there?" And they heard, "It's the big bad wolf. Let me in." And they answered him, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." And then the wolf said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So the big bad wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in. And as fast as those little piggies' legs could carry them, they ran to the second brother's house. And they were sitting there, and they were having a nice day. And the second little pig, who built his house out of straw, sticks, decided he was going to make them dinner. So while they were eating dinner, they heard at the door, and they yelled, "Who's there?" And then they heard, "It's the big bad wolf. Let me in." And they answered, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." And the wolf said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew their house in. And as fast as their little piggy legs could carry them, they ran to the third little pig's house, who built his house out of bricks. And as they were having dinner on that night, they heard at the door, and they said, "Who's there?" And he said, "It's the big bad wolf. Let me in." And they said, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." So he said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house in." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he kept huffing and puffing, and nothing was happening, because that pig who built his house out of bricks had a very strong house. And all of a sudden, the big bad wolf noticed a ladder right by the chimney, and the little pigs saw him climbing up the ladder. And the little pigs were very smart, so they put a big pot of hot boiling water underneath the chimney. And when the big bad wolf jumped down the chimney, he fell into the pot of hot water, and he burnt his tushy. And as fast as he could run, he ran all the way home, and he never bothered those little piggies again. And they were so excited, and they started singing, "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not us, not anymore." The end. We will see you soon. Just remember one thing, boys and girls, I love you.
Bye.
Bye.